Hello, and as you can see, there are a few changes in here. First up, I did change my default file explorer to be Nautilus, and also here's something really cool. If I just change the wallpaper and then close it out, the whole thing changes, even the icons. Now the icons was a bit tricky. As you can see, I do have tele icon themes, like I have the whole thing installed. So if I go back, let's just say we get to this, and you can see you can get some really amazing results. Also like this, like Mako I'm using, and also if this is a bit weird, you can just close it and reopen it and it will get like update the theme. I don't know why this does that, but it does do that. But again, also if you don't like this gray color, like I have it, so if it can understand what color it is or the closest thing to a color, it will just pick that. But in case it doesn't understand it, it will kind of just default to gray. But what we can do is just go to GTK settings and then to icon themes, and then here you can see all the tele icons are installed, like everything is installed. So if you want purple, let's go purple dark. You can see it can go to purple. So the theming potential is literally endless. But yeah, let me show you what I did update from the last time, and let me just open our VS Code. Yep, and VS Code also has a fresh paint. So let me just close this. Let me just change this a little bit so we can use it if we need it. And okay, I think I need to reopen the folder. Oh no, I have it on the second monitor. So there you go. Now I have it, and as you can see, it looks a bit different than what you saw last time. I did use a theme on it. What was it called again? How do I see the installer? Oh, there you go. I have this material icon themes, and oh yeah, one dark row. So this is the theme I am using. So in case you are interested in this, so as you can see, yeah, this is the one I'm using. I'm just using the night flat one, so this one right here. So it's a bit more darker, but the other ones do look pretty nice as well. But I do like the night flat. Anyway, that's enough about positives. But as you can see, there is a lot that has been changed. I also changed a bit in the config section. So let's go from the top. First up, in the appearance, I just closed in the gaps a bit and changed this to 95 degrees. So this gradient looks a bit nicer. Then I don't think, yeah, we don't like I didn't change much in here. I changed it so it is updated. Also, I have this Mako config, and I don't know, I just put the config in here. It sometimes broke if I didn't put it in here. Also, I should put it like as this, so in case you guys want to use it as well. And also the GitHub repository is public now, so I'll put it in the comments below if you guys are interested in like checking out this theme right here. And then we have keybinds, and in keybinds I included hyperlock. I did install it. I included hyperlock in here, and as for other things, I don't think I did add too much in here. So in here, I don't think I have changed too much. Yeah, there's not much that changed in here. I just added this hyperlock thing, and I just changed the Roofy launcher from this to something else. I made it again. And in the window room, there is a few more things that are added. Like for wallpaper, I added a fixed size for it. So when you open this, it has now a bit of a larger size. And as you can see, there is a lot of wallpapers in there. It looks pretty nice when you have a lot of wallpapers in here. So that's nice. And again, if we just select another wallpaper, it just updates the whole theme. This is probably the coolest part about all of this. Let me just go with the red one. Why not? There we go. Let's close this, open it again. Now we have a red terminal. So as you can see, I have it for NWG look as well. So this GTK settings on, so it doesn't just snap to some random place. It just floats when you are trying to like add a theme or change it. And I didn't add any mouse cursor. Fonts are not added too many. I don't think. I just have the JetBrains nerd fonts. So that's something. Then we have the power control. So again, this I just added float for it. So it just floats in here, and we have this floats and the fixed size. And this one, as for Nautilus, as you can see, I did add a bit of opacity to it because I don't know why, but this having a tiny bit of transparency with the pure black background does look pretty nice, and it doesn't interfere with the like visual aspect of the apps and stuff, because you can see it pretty well, especially with this red contrast and like most high brightness colors. So I added this. Again, if you don't want it, you can just change it from here. Then I don't think I added anything else. Yeah, there's nothing more in here. And we added this in the last one. This is the wallpaper. We have hyperlock. This is the hyperlock config. Again, not too much, nothing. I think I took just a demo config. So yeah, it's a sample config, and I am trying to configure it. So let me just see if I can pull it up. There you go. And this also takes the kind of like the overall theme of the system. So I'm still working on it. I don't know how well this will go, but I am trying. I did try to make this is all ChatGPT, by the way. I didn't do anything. I wanted to make a little what do you call it, GPT application that we can have that to configure stuff, kind of like the overall system settings, a settings application if you will. So I wanted one of that, but I didn't do it. Then we have the Mako config. This I think the whole thing is in Wallust, just so I can have these things customized. Yeah, the whole thing. So if you want to like change Mako, or if you are interested in this config Mako, you have to change it in the Wallust. I'll show it to you in a bit. We also have MPV. I don't think I updated anything in any of this. So then we have Roofy, and if you've seen the last video, you'll see that in that one I did have like a lot of things in here, but I moved away from it and I just copied the code that was there. Yes, I didn't write any of this, but I did take inspiration and try to kind of make my own. So this is, I think, yeah, me and ChatGPT. I won't say ChatGPT alone because me and ChatGPT both did it. But trust me when I say this, do not take ChatGPT's advice when you're trying to configure Hyprland. Like, I don't say do not take, I mean, just take inspiration, but don't take the thing at face value because that is a bit outdated and it sometimes can break your whole system. Like, I had to get like half of this, I had to code manually. And trust me, I don't know Rust config or whatever it is. I don't know it too well, so it was a pain, but I kind of got it to some place. Yeah, it is a lot of configuring because if I run this, you'll notice it's broken. Okay, not this. I have it in here. Okay, we'll get there. So let me just clear this out. Then this is the fonts. Again, if you want to add any other font, this is for Roofy. So this right here, I don't know why this is still at 20, but sure. Then we have the Wallast. Again, this is for the Wallast config itself. It came from the Wallast. Like again, it's in the previous video. Then we have the configuration for Roofy, which is, yeah, it's a lot. And this is the part that I would say that I took from that repository that I showed in the previous one. I did take it and I did like really like this style. So I just customized it a bit. I removed the square in here. I tried to make it transparent. I am still trying to figure out how to make these things transparent, but I still haven't got to it yet. So if any of you have any idea, let me know. I'll just put it in the GitHub comment or something. Then we have the style of this. Again, I'm pulling from the Wallast.rasi. So it's pulling the style from here, font from in here. So yeah, and this whole thing again, thanks to Aditya for that repository. It's really helpful. So then we have the scripts. Now scripts has a shared folder. You may be wondering what the heck this is. This is basically for a color information for Bash. So this is for the icon theme. So this mess of a code right here, which is basically it takes in an accent color. So it takes a raw color, it strips it down. So it removes the hashtag from it. So it just removes the hex from it. Then we have a color map in here that basically just kind of assigns what each value is. So what is purple, what is orange, what is pink, what is yellow, what is Manjaro, because Teledark does not have a teal color. It has Manjaro, so I just put Manjaro in here. Anyway, then we have also this is a ChatGPT exclusive, and I did not do this. I need to learn Bash, so I'm thinking about it. But for this one, I just thought let's see how far we can get. And in here, it is doing some kind of processing. If anyone can explain this in the comments, please, that would be pretty much appreciated. If anyone can explain what is going on here. I kind of assume that since it's 16, it's taking the hexadecimal 16 code and just kind of converting it to kind of binary or something, maybe just number values. But then it just does some math and it gives us like a lot of math later. It gives us a closest match. So still, I don't know what the heck is going on in here, but it works pretty well, surprisingly. So this is just for the GNOME desktop interface. So it's just the icon theme. I haven't done it for the overall theme of the system because again, I'm not that confident in this code because I didn't write it. So yeah, that's about it for that one. Then we have Roofy. So this is for launching Roofy. So this menu right here. You know what? I'll go on to a brighter theme because it may be a bit harder to see. So there we go. Yeah, it's much easier to see in this, like when everything is not dark. So there we go. Now we have like Roofy, we have themes, and so this is for Roofy, like turning Roofy on. This is for a Roofy power menu, which I was working on, but I can't figure a few things out. So maybe you guys can help me with that, or maybe I'll figure it out before this video, like when this video comes up. But if I just copy the path and I run it, you'll notice, yeah, it's a bit broken at the moment, and I don't know how to make that. What my idea is making the square like this part. I just want to put them in here, and it will be kind of nice. Also, if you do have any suggestions for this power menu, if I can get it like better power menu, please do. And then we have I haven't used this script. I just have it in the repository in case any of you do want to use it. This is for cycling your wallpaper without having to like go in here and updating your whole system. If you just want to do the wallpaper, you can just use this script and it will cycle through the wallpapers. Also, this is again the updated wallpaper picker. We have a few more like scripts in here. I know it's probably not the best choice to do it like this, but you know what? I'm just still testing stuff out and making sure if everything works or not. So yeah, there you go. I have icons. It basically just updates everything, and I just updated the waybar and stuff in here just so I don't have to manually do it. If you don't want that, you can just comment out all of this. It should work fine. Then we have Wallast. So this is probably the, I would say, star of the show, where it is handling everything. When I say everything, it's handling everything. Like the colors for Hyprland, the colors for Mako, so that notification daemon, as you can see, it is the whole config is in here. So if you do want to customize the Mako config, you have to like change it or just disable it completely and just manually configure yourself. It's still an option. And you have the Roofy, Finally, did I add anything? I don't think. Yeah, this is the dynamic color one. It's a shell. You know what? I'll make it bigger so you guys can see the extensions as well. Then we have the toml file. Again, the same thing. It just we added Mako and dynamic color. These two are added in here. Then we have waybar. So this is the power menu that I am currently using. It doesn't have any logic to it, so it's pretty bad. So, but we have the colors, fix, CSS, and I don't think there is any more stuff that I added in here. So that's about it. And also I have this simple install script that I am just kind of listing out applications that I installed throughout this, I'd say endeavor. And yeah, also this is something hyper toolkit agent. So this was literally like making me really frustrated because I do have multiple drives that I do want to use, but when you don't have that package, so when you don't have this hyper toolkit agent, you cannot actually mount drives. So this won't pop up if you don't have that. So please make sure you do have that if you are doing it. And I don't know, I need to customize that as well. I didn't get around to doing it yet, but yeah, that's about it. And as for the readme, yeah, this is again I treated for GPT mostly because I am really bad at writing stuff. Like for example, this video right here is just literally me. I just sat down and started talking. That's about it. I'm really bad at writing stuff. That's probably why I don't have many views. You know what? That makes a lot of sense. But anyway, whichever video you watch, like there's nothing like fake about it. It's like you're literally watching me in action. Like whatever you see is whatever you get. This is really bothering me. I am going to change this setting. I'm going to go with Jaro. Where is it? There you go, in Jaro. Apply there. Now it looks pretty nice. So yeah, that's about it for our endeavors. So let's close this, close this. So if you did find this interesting, make sure to subscribe to the channel and leave a like. And also, if you're using any dot files, let me know what dot files you're using. I'll just commit all of these changes. Yeah, I didn't change much in here. I think I added a script. Yeah, added a few scripts in here and there. And I think I just added Mako as well. So I'll just say added a few scripts and configs. Yeah, I'll just say that. I don't know. Also, if you guys have any suggestions on how you actually write the commits and stuff, please, by any means, let me know. And also, is there a way to add the pop-ups like in the middle instead of putting it like right up there? Maybe there is. So save all changes and commit. Okay, I'll just sync everything up. Oh, there we go. I don't know what to do with this as well. Like, what is git fetch? What do I do with it? I just say ask me later. And it keeps asking me later, but I don't know what I do. So there you go. Bro, I deleted 15,000 files. Damn. Anyway, I'll see you guys in the next one. Hopefully. Bye.